Be prepared. It's finally here. The weirdest night of your life is about to unfold. Today isn't just another celestial event. It's the activation of the full moon portal, a rare alignment that's shaking the very fabric of energy around you. Strange things have already started taking place. It's crucial for you to be aware of what will take place tonight. Pay attention. The smallest coincidences, the most random thought, or the flicker of a shadow in the corner of your eye could mean more than you think. This is not your regular night. And if you think this sounds intense, you haven't even heard what's yet to happen. Keep watching, because by the time this night is over, you may realize nothing will ever feel the same again. This is the night when your gut feeling isn't just a hunch. It's a direct line to universal wisdom. The energy of the full moon portal supercharges your intuition, making those fleeting thoughts and sudden, knowing moments impossible to ignore. You might sense things before they happen, feel drawn to certain people or places, or experience uncanny clarity about decisions you've been wrestling with. Trust it. This isn't your imagination. Act on it. The choices you make tonight, no matter how small, could ripple out in ways you can't yet imagine. Ignore the doubts, the overthinking. This is your chance to tap into something bigger than yourself. What will you do with it? The number 13 has been misunderstood for centuries, villainized as unlucky, feared, and avoided. But tonight, under the glow of this full moon, it's time to rewrite the story. The truth? The number 13 is sacred. It's a symbol of rebirth, transformation, and spiritual evolution. Think about it. 12 represents completion, like the 12 months in a year. But 13? That's stepping beyond completion. It's about breaking through into something new, leaving the past behind, and daring to embrace the unknown. It's no coincidence that tonight's portal lands on the 13th of January. The energy of this number aligns perfectly with the transformative power of the full moon. This is the night to release what's been holding you back. Whether it's fear, self-doubt, or old habits, you are being called to let it go. 13 isn't an end. It's the beginning of your next chapter. When you stop fearing the unexpected and start embracing it, you step into a space of growth and possibility. Tonight's energy isn't just building, it's crescendoing. At the stroke of midnight, the full moon portal reaches its peak. This is the moment when the veil is at its thinnest, when the energy around you becomes almost tangible. If there's ever been a time to set an intention, it's now. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and focus. What do you truly desire? Not the surface-level wants, but the deep, soul-driven dreams that make your heart race. Tonight's energy will amplify whatever you put into the universe. Midnight is the tipping point where thoughts become reality and intentions gain momentum. Don't be surprised if you feel a shift. Maybe it's a rush of energy, a moment of clarity, or even an emotional release. This is the portal in action. If you're manifesting, trust in your process. If you're reflecting, let the insights come naturally. The question is, will you let this moment pass, or will you harness it? Midnight waits for no one. Be ready. The full moon portal doesn't just affect your spirit, it sends ripples through your entire being. Some of you might already be feeling it. That odd sense of dizziness, the slight detachment from reality, maybe even a sudden wave of fatigue or an unshakable sense that something big is shifting within you. These aren't random symptoms. They could be your body recalibrating to the heightened energy frequencies of the portal. Think of it like your system is downloading a higher vibration, adjusting to match the universe's amplified frequency. For those attuned to the spiritual, the body becomes a mirror of the cosmos. What happens above happens within. But don't let these sensations overwhelm you. Ground yourself by drinking water, taking deep breaths, and connecting with nature if you can. This will help you integrate the energy rather than resist it. And remember, not everyone feels these side effects, but if you do, it's a sign that you're deeply connected to the shifts happening right now. Take it as a reminder that you're part of something much bigger than yourself. Tonight, the full moon portal is more than an opportunity for personal growth. It's an opening to the unseen realms. Under this heightened energy, spiritual entities, both benevolent and challenging, are drawn closer to our world. For those of you sensitive to these shifts, this could manifest as a tingling sensation, sudden chills, or even the inexplicable feeling that someone is standing right behind you. If you feel a presence or have an experience tonight that seems out of the ordinary, lean into it. But let's be honest, not every entity comes with good intentions. While some may help guide you, others might challenge your emotional boundaries or stir up unresolved fears. This is not meant to frighten you, but to remind you of your own power. Encounters with these energies can be a test of your intuition and spiritual strength. If something feels off, trust that instinct and disengage. One way to stay grounded is through visualization. Picture yourself surrounded by a golden light, a shield that only allows love and truth to pass through. This simple act can help you set boundaries and create a safe space for any interaction. Also, pay close attention to your dreams tonight. The full moon's energy often spills over into the dream realm, allowing for profound insights or even encounters with spiritual guides. Keep a notebook nearby to jot down anything vivid or unusual. You might find that your dreams are filled with symbols or messages that hold meaning for your journey. And if nothing happens, that's okay too. Sometimes, the greatest spiritual shifts occur quietly, beneath the surface. As the full moon bathes the earth in its silvery light, something deep within you stirs. You may feel an unexpected wave of nostalgia, or perhaps an old wound reopens in your mind, uninvited but insistent. Memories you thought were long forgotten, ones you've avoided revisiting, are rising to the surface tonight. Why? Because the full moon portal is more than just a celestial event. It's a mirror, reflecting the deepest parts of your soul that are ready for transformation. Your past doesn't haunt you to hurt you. It's here to heal you. This flood of emotions is no accident. The universe is nudging you to confront what's been buried, to face what still lingers in the shadows. Maybe it's a heartbreak you never fully processed, a decision you regret, or even a moment of joy you haven't allowed yourself to relive. These memories are surfacing not to punish you, but to offer you an opportunity, the chance to release, forgive, and grow. And here's the fascinating part. These moments from your past might feel vivid, almost alive, as if they're happening all over again. The portal's energy is thinning the boundary between then and now, allowing you to step back into those experiences with fresh eyes and an open heart. What lessons can you extract? What patterns can you finally break free from? But don't just let these memories wash over you passively. Tonight is about taking action. Write them down, speak them aloud, or share them with someone you trust. Acknowledge what hurt you, what shaped you, and what still holds you. The act of naming these experiences is like unlocking a door. Once it's open, you can finally walk through it and leave the weight behind. Forgiveness isn't about them. It's about setting yourself free. Even if the memories are painful, don't resist them. Pain is a teacher, and tonight, under the light of this powerful full moon, you're being handed a rare gift: the ability to transmute that pain into wisdom, understanding, and peace. And if the memories are joyous ones, let them remind you of your resilience, your capacity for love, and the beauty that has always existed within you, even in the hardest of times. So when the past comes knocking tonight, don't close the door. Welcome it in. Have the courage to sit with your story, no matter how messy or complicated it feels. Because these memories aren't here to haunt you. They're here to guide you into the next chapter of your life, lighter, clearer, and stronger than ever. If you felt like reality is slipping through your fingers tonight, almost like you're here, but not quite anchored, don't panic. This is the energy of the full moon portal weaving its magic. Many are reporting the sensation of living in two realities at once, straddling the world you know and something beyond it. This isn't confusion. It's alignment with the unseen. The portal opens a rare connection between dimensions, giving you access to higher wisdom and insights from realms we don't usually perceive. This feeling of being pulled in two directions is your soul responding to the vibration of something greater. It's almost like your spirit is remembering its multi-dimensional nature, stepping beyond time and space for a moment. Notice how the boundaries of your thoughts seem to dissolve. You might catch glimpses of ideas or images that aren't yours, or at least don't feel like they are. Maybe you feel like your intuition is a radio tuned to a station broadcasting messages just for you. These messages could come in flashes of clarity, sudden shifts in perspective, or even strange, vivid daydreams. Pay close attention to what these moments are telling you. They're not random. The universe doesn't speak in accidents. If you feel compelled to write, draw, or even just sit in silence, honor that urge. The act of being present with this energy can help you decode what's being offered. You're not drifting, you're expanding. This is a rare opportunity to exist in both the seen and the unseen at the same time. And here's the thing. This dual experience isn't just a fleeting moment. It's a window into who you are becoming. The insights you gather now could guide your choices, your relationships, and even your purpose for weeks or years to come. If the pull between these two realities feels overwhelming, ground yourself with something tangible. Hold a crystal, light a candle, or place your hand over your heart. But don't shut this experience out. There's an unmistakable energy tonight, a deep sense of finality in the air. It's the kind of feeling that makes you pause, makes you reflect, and maybe even leaves you a little uneasy. That's because tonight isn't just any full moon, it's a cosmic exclamation point. For many, it marks the end of an era, a chapter you've been living in for so long that you might not even realize it's time to let go. You can't step into your future if you're still clutching the past. Think about it. Have you been feeling a subtle, or maybe not so subtle, pull to change? To let go of things you've outgrown? Relationships, routines, beliefs, even identities that no longer align with who you are becoming? That's the energy of this full moon portal. It's not asking, it's demanding that you shed the layers that no longer serve your highest self. This is the universe's way of creating balance. Just like the moon waxes and wanes, your life must go through cycles of growth and release. And while endings often feel like loss, they're really just making room for the new. Imagine this as a spiritual decluttering. The things, people, or habits that are falling away now, they were never meant to stay forever. But here's the thing about endings. They often come with clarity. Tonight, you might find yourself seeing situations for what they truly are. Maybe a truth you've been avoiding becomes undeniable. Maybe you feel a sense of closure about something that's haunted you for years. Trust this process. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.